Right back to Hubbard. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, 45 yards. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener.
We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is while they get it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And they will get him down behind the line, but a penalty flag comes in late. And I think they got him down by the face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
To the air, Williams.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Nick Scorton
able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
To throw, it's Williams.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bears are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
You can really see him work those progressions after the defense took away his first option. And that's easier said than done, especially when you aren't in the flow of the game yet. That's the kind of decision-making they're going to need all game long.
A give, running right, it's Hubbard. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 75 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Young now from the 50.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Young.
Got a man, that's Leggett. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
To Xavier Leggett. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here is Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. 20. 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble, 46 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. The point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bears 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chicago.
To throw, Williams. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
Excellent body control, big frame, and you can see his background as a volleyball player on display when he goes downfield and makes big catches. The Offensive Rookie of the Year last season, Ted McMillan.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Xavier Legette, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bears 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw is Williams. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they certainly got dented with that 1st down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Tax here, tax. 12. Tax.
Young working out of the gun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Swift going to try up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but a guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. And he gets it down to the 32. That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips it past the 45 before being tackled. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, Young. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina.
Chuba Hubbard.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point up and through. And the lead now up to 14.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Here's Williams.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Williams.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Rome Odunze, 28 yards. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
6-yard pickup.
Now Young.
2nd and 4.
That one complete to again.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Young will set to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Swift. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They run with a 4th-round pick, Roschon Johnson. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. Down to the 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Bears 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. Luther Burden. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll go on the ground. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Williams.
Touchdown, Bears! A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game.
And the Bears get a bit closer.
Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Bears 28. Cairo Santos.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard.
And this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Monday side.
Young.
That one complete to Ligon.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
On the same team, but what do that mean? Why build a bridge just to watch set it ablaze? Don't get me heated, ain't no way to control the inferno. Feel the spirit of prodigy, I've been keeping it thorough.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Young to throw it. And the ball is knocked out. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
To the air, Williams. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Nick Scorton
in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Hubbard. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Again, it'll be Hubbard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now here's Young. Rolling to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jimmy Horn Jr. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. To throw, Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st down.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That is incomplete.
And they're at the front of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Williams going to look to throw again. Thomas brings it in. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33.
And the Bears' 1st down.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The Bears will line up for the
Williams going to throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Panthers 49. Bears 34.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
2nd and 7.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Down the right sideline. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden, 36 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
49. Bears 41.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Here is Young. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Young to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Young.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
Fourth down.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And some good acceleration as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not every
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.